All right, we have a roaming warband with a scientist behind. I know the scientist is part of the city as well, so I am going to want to free them as soon as possible. I am going to...
Then show me the way.
By the way, sorry to the YouTube viewers for whom about a couple minutes were just missed there. There was one battle that I did not turn the ultimate recording back on for. My apologies. We also just sent the scientist back to town, having just rescued her. We also gained 1 damage from a potion we bought from her for 200 gold. 15 to 19. It's a pretty good damage stat. Roaming warband, and then behind you is... I can't even tell. Looks like a traveling merchant of some kind. Alright, roaming warband. Give it your best. Because I know I will. Yes. So you have plus 50% damage for every ally and plus 50% to your lifesteal. Okay. It's going to be a... Reduce the energy cost of 1 card in hand by 1. So it's a random cost that gets reduced. That card's garbage and I need to remove it. I needed it to be specific. I thought it was specific. Oh well. It's not garbage, it's just not what I need, to be clear. Thump. Look, I could just block and then throw out the Tainted Force. But I think I don't need armor next turn either. Should just pick the one that gave 1 energy at the cost of some damage. Possibly, but I couldn't have known that this was going to target a random one. Maybe I should have, but, you know, exploration. Intend to attack? Probably doesn't intend to attack. Eat shit received by this enemy. Can I stun you somehow? I mean, I can, but can I do it in any other way? Let's just kill you for free. Oh, we double our next launched attack as well. Okay. Thump. Got him. Thump. Thump. Okay. And then we win. That also pops level 15, which should be a big level, right? Do we get a combat mastery here? Duplicate the next card played. God, that does sound good, right? Because duplicating the next card played is the only way for my multi-strike to get much more powerful. Because with base, the broad reach here, broad reach gives the next hit 100% extra damage. That's good with the Skullcracker, but it's bad with the others. There's also reposition down here, discard your hand and draw 5 cards. Not awful, right? A lot of the time you can just use this as a draw card for free. Because you just play all the cards that you want to play, and then you play reposition. Actually, my deck is super consistent. This is actually incredible. This is just draw 5. Because I know what I'm going to be drawing, so I know when to play it in the right turn. I do need removals again now, though. I'm back in the other direction. There's a squire there behind the roaming warbands. All right. The roaming warbands, some roaming wars. Okay. We have a primeval grub. This is the first time we've seen one. A enemy that will deliver simple attacks and then spawn smaller grubs after its death. So I will throw that block anyway. Deep breath, not what I was looking for. Stunning shout. Ugh, fine. Let's slothfully impulse, broad reach, and I'll just throw the cracker at... Like, I do want to kill the Faith Healers, but I don't want to, like, target them first specifically. Let's just go for you. Dump. Okay. Sage. Stunning shout to prevent the heals, and deep breath to prevent the damage. Since they both started with very high armor. So next turn I'm going to lose armor as a result of that. It's very easy to block these enemies though. Stunning shout is available again, but it's going to be a little hard to do. So I know the 4 cards in the draw pile are Hold Breath, Block, Deep Breath, and Draw. So I know after I play these, Reposition is going to draw 4 of those, and then 1 card from the discard pile. 1 card that I haven't played. Because if I play a card, it goes to the grave, rather than the discard pile. So you can't actually infinite here. Later game, there are things that take things out of the grave, so I'm not going to say you can't, but not right now. How much damage are you? That's probably a kill. It's okay, it's probably a kill. Let's double strike. Try and get more damage out there. Hit you with a stun, and then stun. Which got duped, so you have lowered your armor even further. Let's use Hold Breath, so I can broadly reach. And then I can use Reposition just to show... Ah, interesting. So the cards that you discard don't go to the discard. They go to the grave. Interesting. I already used that this turn, so I can't use it again. Cool. Well, that just means that, yeah, it just means that it is still a more effective draw card for us than, you know, the draw card called Draw. Ooh, crippling attack to stun enemy. Throw it on you. Now you're vulnerable. Now I can weird hunt you for HP. There's Reposition. I'll play Reposition. It gives me the Hold Breath. I play Hold Breath. It gives me the ability to block. Not that it was necessary, but we did it. 4 hits. And then Stunning Shout. Okay. Something I did wrong there. Oh, I only reduced their armor by 2 per hit, not 5. 2 per hit. 2. Which means this isn't even gonna get you low enough. We're getting close, though. This'll start doing it, although I have 2 Tainted Forces in this deck right now, which is making me feel kind of anxious. Let me get rid of those. Oh, sweet. You gave me the ability to stun you. I'm going to get rid of both of those weird cards. Peace. Use Reposition. It draws my discard pile back. Yeah, I just need to continue lowering your armor again and again and again and again. If I can use that draw, sure. Skullcrack's not going to be great. Yeah, my damage is also super low this turn as well, so it's only a reduction turn. Let's stun you. Let's stun you again. Draw a bunch of cards and get one to draw an extra. Beautiful. Reposition puts them in your grave so the effect doesn't get played, but you can draw them back later. Yeah. Cool. I will know how to play around those weird cards a little bit more in the future. That's not enough damage right now. Let's draw. Let's see if we get... Oh my god, we actually got Broad Reach decrease in cost? Do I want to throw the Weird Hunter ability in one of them now? Maybe, maybe not. Start with the reposition. Benign Sheep, thank you very much for the 1500 bits. Says thanks for introducing me to this game. I played every character in it since you've uploaded your sponsored video. My god, that has been a relatively short period of time. Thank you very much for the bits. Also, what's your favorite character? I'm curious. I am yet to explore all of them myself. I've explored, I think, 4 of them. Barbarian, Weird Hunter, and then the 2 to the left of the start. Blood Ninja as well. Thank you very much for the Tier 1 subscription for the 6th month. 3rd month in a row. Enjoy remotes and chat. Welcome back to the public, bud. Okay, they have positive armor at the moment, which is real annoying. But it's fine. I'm just gonna skull crush you. Reposition, use the hold breath to get a free draw that does nothing for us. Okay, yeah, I deserve that. They're still lowering their armor at this point at least. Lose 2 energy next turn, but increase that. I don't need to worry about increasing their damage, I don't think. Crippling attack. Let's do the crippling attack there. I'm gonna reposition myself into the hold breath. Stunning shout's also in this hand. Doubles! Doubles trouble. Total in trouble. Get him. You know what? Chop. Gimme HP. Apostate is your favorite. I don't even know what the apostate does. It's always so delightful starting a game like this. And all of those things are just unknowns. Oh god, Tainted Force again? Alright, well, you got me. You got me, game. Complete deep breath. Not gonna be able to stun all of them. WD, game, you got me to take some damage. That was the one that attacks first, so. Hit the one up next. I think I'm also going to throw that out and just get a little bit more armor. Take less damage. Which character do you like the best? The character immediately to the left of the Weird Hunter, which I will show off at the end of this run, but then I will probably play that character in the stream tomorrow. Just another incredibly unsubtle plug for stream tomorrow. Let's stun them all with a shout. God, stunning shout is so good. God, it's so good. Double strike is a lot of AoE. That plus crippling attack as well, by the way. Wait, not crippling attack. That's not the AoE one. That's okay. I've got so much armor that it doesn't really matter, but I'll use reposition, get my shout. There we go. Shout at him. It's a reposition and a half right there. Tainted Force, just every single turn. God, I'm not. There's no way. Right? Do I do it this turn? I don't know, maybe. You die. No, I'm still stunning. Not allowed to have energy ever, apparently. That's what we're doing here. Are we full healing? I actually may take some damage now. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little. So double strike is back to active. We've got hold breath, reducing the cost of the stunning shout, which is easy. All right, broad, double strike here. A lot of damage across the board. Drop a stunning shout. I'm not going to draw reposition because that. Wait, hang on. Where's the? Did I ever play the weird card? Huh. Apparently I must have. Oh, just generated another one though. Okay, the Storm Blades. Hold breath, see what we get. Storm Blades cost decrease. Okay, we'll broad reach Storm Blades. Make 3 targets on the board. Deep breath is easy. Anytime we kill one of these targets, we're just getting extra energy back as well. Making it pretty simple to just keep on. Maybe didn't need to use that hit to kill there. Right, Squire.
Notice a man hiding behind the bushes
Let's go,
by
bud.
the road. He's dressed like a nobleman's squire, but his armor is crushed and dented in many places. Rage and despair battle in his bloodshot eyes as he fixes his gaze upon you. As you get closer, he shrieks.
You cannot have them. Hear me, stranger! I won't give them to you!
Immediately, your eyes are drawn to a pouch full of valuables lying behind him.
Can I help you?
He shouts something at you while sidling backwards. He's clearly trying not to let you slip out of his sight.
Leave me alone!
I mean, those have to be pretty valuable if you're trying to run away from me and keep an eye on me the entire time. I think I want those. Rune Seeker. This man's mind has been warped by the power of runestones. Too powerful for him to handle. I think I actually might open with a reposition here. The broad reach reposition. We'll slothfully draw. No, I think I should probably skull crack you. Okay, Storm of Blades. It's not letting me play my next card. Also, the enemy looks very different right now. 1 human liver. Yeah, that seems the appropriate amount to get from the 1 human we just... It's so big! If I double the damage of this with the broad reach, it is 1,500% damage. It's a really good single target finisher. Meditation seems so big. Next turn, increase your damage by 100%. Yeah, because it doesn't just hit the next hit, right? That's what meditation is. 2 cards less and no cleave. Yeah, its cleave is actually a really big part of it, right? Because the cleave is what gives us the extra hits out of it. Counter is also really good, by the way. Gain 1 block for each enemy alive. It's just not for this deck. Man, meditation is really good, isn't it? I feel bad. I feel bad. No! We could have murdered the just kill you, and then they'd be dead. We're gonna go blood on fire 100% here. It's still good. It's still good. Also, heavy opening is even still good for us. But we do really need to decrease their health quite consistently. Their armor quite consistently, sorry.
Stones scatter all over the road like pebbles. Regular, useless stones. Ones you could find anywhere. Why would this man carry a bag of stones around with him? And why would he protect this bag of stones with his life?
Thought they were runestones? We didn't get any runestones for moitering. This one over here is... Oh no, it's an armorer!
The weirdness is coming. Brace yourselves before you turn into one of them.
You hear a shout before you see the shouter. Soon enough, you see something that must have been a human being once, but isn't anymore. Or maybe it never was. It's a market stall.
Good day, traveler. I'm a market stall, specializing in weapons and armors.
It says. You blink a couple of times, but the voice is clearly coming from this piece of furniture.
Please do not stare. It's rude. If you want something, I have an offer. Make your contribution and choose whatever you please. And don't cheat. I know when people cheat.
Okay, so it is just a normal shop. Okay. Throwing knives for deal a hit for 100% damage. Increase your damage by 100% of the turn. Deal a hit, you have 20% chance of hitting yourself. And Berserker Potion, target gains 100% damage, but loses armor this turn. I'm fine, thanks. Good to meet you, I guess. Bud? Ooh, that's the treasure behind you, isn't it? Yes, this is going to be a big bad boy. This is John Brown. Thank you very much for the Tier 1 subscription for the third month, second month in a row, says Raps. Thank you for being a ray of light for my wife and I during the last year, especially Monster Train. My pleasure. My pleasure entirely. I recently, because I was thinking about the amount that I stream, as I often do, and I had to look back at last year at the Quarren streams, and man, it seems like another lifetime. It's 26 times in the same month. This guy big. This guy large. This guy big, McLarge, and huge. All right, turn the light on. Too big. He is immune to sun as well. Giant werewolf. Each attack performed by this enemy will charge its special attack. Uh-oh. Reduce the damage of all enemies by 100% this turn, or reduce the cost of random cards the next hand. The problem is reposition is here as well as hold breath. Like, I have a lot of things that set up for the next hand. I don't have much that executes. And I'm not going to even be able to... Well, actually, no, I can Stunning Shout first, but then I have to waste it. I think I have to do it, though. I'll leave Tainted Force available. Use that for broad reach and then reposition. Tainted Force just went to the exile pile. No, wait, it went to the grave. So it's not going to be in hand, so it's not actually going to trigger its effect. Damn. Okay. Lock, draw sculptor. So we'll Sage. Crippling attack over there, and then I guess throw my own individual block. Is that good enough? Yeah, it's basically as good as we'll get it right now. Unless I want to draw into what? You know, these are the cards that I want cost decrease next turn. But they won't be, because I don't have the weird card in hand. No, they are me! Are me? They do. that double strike's exactly what we're looking for right now. Obviously, deep breath is deep breath, and deep breath is good. Previous weird card got triggered when discarded, the -2 energy one. Oh, good. I'm glad it works. I didn't think it did, but I'm glad. Very glad it do. Next hit. God, that is a big hit right now. I could skullcrack someone out of the game. Skullcrack that nerd directly to hell? Hang on. Oh, right. Of course. Haste. When you kill an enemy, draw a card with its cost decreased by 1. It doesn't just give you the energy as much as I had hoped it would. Okay, that happens. Then we reposition. See if we can hold breath on anything important. We block. No, we'll leave the tainted there still, and then I guess I just hit you. Could draw. No need to, though. Jake Pattycake, by the way, thank you very much for the Prime subscription. Enjoy most in chat. Welcome to the Roguelike. 4 horse mark, make you vulnerable. Block. Can easily do that. Let's hold the breath as well. I could double strike. Might as well just draw. It's free anyway. You're immune to stun. Combo 3, be careful. Combo 2, be careful when it reaches level 3. Okay, so we need to... We've got to speed up our murder on you is what I feel like that's telling me. It's broad reach reposition. Okay. That Weird Hunter ability is okay right now. I've got the enemy with 200% vulnerable on them as well, and my next attack card doubles. Oh. 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 Hold breath. Oh. This would duplicate if they survived the first hit. But they don't. So it won't. Alright, treasure bar.
You found what when you
New combat slot for items. Big pile of weird shards. That's meta progression. I do like meta progression, and I almost certainly don't need the damage. I'll take the meta progression. Famished prisoner stands behind that. There's a roaming warband over there with an old merchant behind. Ooh, that's got a whole ass building behind it. Let's go up here first. Can I? Couldn't get close enough to talk to the famished prisoner without triggering the fight. This is a blood drunk. This enemy's hits will heal it and increase its damage. My God, look at their damage right now. There's the skull crack I was looking for. Yeah. I'm gonna murder you first, because then the sage is already enough for us. Steal that as well, get you your second stack of vulnerable, so that actually sticks around with you. And then I'll even meditate and pop that sage. Beautiful. From here on, this should be a pretty easy fight. Such as we have made a lot of these. Stunning shout and storm of blades. Just use the storm of blades, I guess. Nice. Deep breath. Hold breath. Storm of blades go to hit. Okay. The hold breath is actually working out okay. It's not that bad. That wasn't enough damage to kill that enemy. Hang on. All right, we need to pay close attention to this because I keep killing grubs with less damage than I thought it would take to kill them. Like, if I skull... no, because that could easily just do the amount of damage. They're splitting it half. Wait, they split it half? I thought you had to kill them to have them split. Wait, so if I kill it in a single hit, does that bypass its split? Or not? They have negative armor, but not enough to amplify its damage at that point. When you reach a stack of 4 passives, they split. Probably not related to that either. That'd be vulnerability. They split even if you kill them. Okay, so they split on death, and they also split on getting below half HP. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking in that realm at all. So, appreciate being told. Sunny Shout, get stunned. Let's go. That's not a hit, so that won't do it. Reposition? Come on. Big hit, big hit, big hit. Hello. And then any of these that I kill, so I'm just going to Broad Reach and then Storm Blades. Any of those that I kill are going to draw me a card. And change the card's cost as well. Yeah, this is exceedingly, extremely over. I no longer even really need to heal back up. There's a refreshing breeze if I really wanted it. I don't think I want any of these though. What's the enemy cap if there is one? I don't know if I've seen more than 5.
The man you meet is dressed in rags. Fragments of manacles and chains dangle from his wrists. He doesn't greet you as you approach. He does not speak, nor does he beg for his life. He just looks at you with a blank stare. Suddenly, he grabs a sword, but you feel no threat in his movements. He makes a gesture, inviting you to train with him.
All right, let's train. Every 10th hit in combat is doubled. Increase the maximum damage you deal by 3. Gain 5% damage each turn. We do stay in combat for a while, so 5% damage each turn is okay. But I think just increasing our max damage again is going to give us a little bit more mileage, so to speak. Yeah, I'm going to kill this monster so it stops screaming. Do not worry. Alright. What do we have here? Well, it costs us something. Hand by 1. 50% extra damage this turn. I mean, it's not going to be particularly good because I don't have any draw in this hand. It's not necessarily ideal. Yeah, so I don't want to gain that this turn then. So we use Sage. Stun you. With the stunning shout for everyone else. Block the final hit. Pass. Wouldn't the percentage give you more mileage then? So in a much longer fight, yes, but I'm trying to optimize around how short I can make the fights and how much I can front load my effects, and then just I have the ability to go longer. What's my current damage? It's a great question. I will have to look outside of combat. Unless it tells me here somewhere. Base damage 15 to 28. So pretty wide range. Broad Reach a Storm of Blades there, actually, rather than the Skullcracker. So the 5% gives you a bit more than 1 max damage per turn and also scales min damage. The turn where I typically play most of my attacks is the first turn. Yeah, there was probably more consideration in that to be had. I'll have to give it more deep consideration next time I encounter it. As for the moment, though, let's meditate. I don't need to use Weird Hunter to try and heal anymore, so I just want it for maximum damage. Double Strike, Broad Reach. There's a Stunning Shout again. Double Strike is great. Cost decrease it? Ooh, you cost decrease the Broad Reach so I can use it. Thank you. Even got me a free meditation out of it. You are not stunned. What's this ability? Yeah, that is straight up murder you. Let's do that. Take 1 on you too. Lock, deep breath. Pulse. Doesn't necessarily halve the enemy. That will, though. Stunning Shout, not relevant at the moment. 50% extra damage this turn, also not really. Split the enemy, cleave. I probably just want to go for armor this turn, as well as as much damage as I can get out. So Broad Reach, Storm of Blades, reposition, look for Hold Breath, see if that gives us a free attack, and it do! We don't have the 100% extra damage this turn, unfortunately. But somehow I think we'll be okay. I'm also going to throw this ability out on that side. Getting down to a field of just fun. God, there's so many of them. They take so long to kill. Wait a second. Huh. They're still not capable of dealing damage to us here. That barrier, yeah, the barrier is incredible. It's just absolutely ridiculous. It's far... I want to say far too effective, but I don't want to say it. We are also, to be clear, on the lowest level of the difficulty levels that are offered in this game, right? We're going to be going up, obviously, every successful run. Do not worry. 4 hits. Really hoping that was going to kill an enemy at some point. Guess a card, draw a card. What are you? Yeah, of course that doesn't give us anything we can do, though. We actually took damage. These mad folk. Okay, we can stun everyone, though, so... Let's stun everyone twice. Get infinite negative armor on them. Hold breath. Your pirate caravansary proceed against our will to wed us all. Gotta call it a night. Take care, y'all. Take care, Riddell. Thank you for tuning in. Alright, Skullcrack. Just kill them all. We've got Stronghold, All In, Chain Attack. Nope, we already know we're skipping those. Start every combat with 2 additional energy, thank you. Cracked Calc. That's enough for a Merger as well. Beautiful. Getting us 8 HP. Although, in the first turn of combat, draw 2 additional cards with cost reduced by 1. Pretty good. I want another weapon slot. Would be nice to have if we could get it.
An old man strolls among the trees, observing the ground with interest. Strangely, he holds no weird candle in his hand, only a wooden walking stick. He lights up with joy as he sees you.
Oh, hello, Wanderer. I see you enjoy these strolls through the forest also.
The man seems weirdly oblivious to the surrounding weirdness.
Walking is healthy. And while I walk, I find things from all over. Want to see my collection?
Weirdness tainted meat makes it taste like chicken. Just straight up noose. Use it to end your misery. Wolfberries, a handful of these can kill a human, and an unidentified flower. The thing is, what if this is unique? It costs more than the rest. I'm gonna buy one of each just in case some event is like, do you have this item? Because then to that event I could respond, yeah, what of it? There's a rundown mill behind this enemy, but before we get there, we have a tormented shaman, a juggernaut. If all hits miss the enemy, if all its hits miss the enemy, it will deal 2 times more hits in the next turn. Otherwise, it'll deal 2 less hit next turn. Its damage will increase with every percentage of lost health. Okay, well, we know who we need to kill first. Although it can be stunned, so we're already easily fine. Okay, so we'll be stunning you with that one. Double strike and then draw, probably. Well, double strike first. Stun you, draw. Ugh. Not the opening turn I was looking for. We're not going to be able to stun the targets I was, ideally going to be focusing on. Even if I skull crack you, I'm not going to be able to kill you afterwards. It could just be Sage Meditation Broad Reach. Set myself up with a ridiculous amount of damage next turn. Alright, 250% damage. Is that actually the cap for... No, there can't be a cap for that. It's by 50% for 1 turn and then 100% for 1 turn. Oh, an enemy must have debuffed me or something like that. Metering it out a little. Okay. Let's hold our breath to start with. Stunning shot, good to see. Stormblade's available there too. Reposition. Okay, if reposition's available here anyway, I think we'll go Broad Reach Stormer Blades. Throw out the Stunning Shout. Oh, Bannerman, sorry about that. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime subscription for the 9th month. Says, all right, Raps. Not often I get to watch you live, mate. Sub BB. Much appreciated. Yeah, the bot is still down, which means I need to fix that, and I've been slack so far in fixing it. All right, now it's just you and me, bud. You and me. Good fight. That's our level 19 popped. We get a Warding Law to create 20 barrier on will at will if we will so. There's a First Slash, Protection from Good and Evil. Protection from Good and Evil, reduce damage by all enemies by 30% for 2 turns. First slash, a 0-cost card. 0-cost cards are particularly interesting and exciting. Obviously being a good way to get damage out of little energy or to extend yourself over that point. Short pause. Again, no, we're not going to be taking any of those. Our next level up, though, will give us a
The
lot.
blades of this lone windmill creak and groan as you approach. It's as if they're trying to warn you about something. When you enter, the miller strides towards you and immediately announces,
Apologies, but I can't let you in.
I'm sorry, what?
The man looks at you with an unamused expression.
You weren't invited. Besides, the ceremony is in progress, so there's not much to be done about it.
What ceremony?
I'm afraid I'm not in a position to tell you. The way it works is that you need to receive a written invitation from someone who's already a member of the group.
New quest, Bad Moon Rising. All right. We'll be back to that in the end.